He's clearly holding his arm like that to keep the armband that doesn't fit his arm. Wait, isn't Powerhouse out in public? In a time where superhero work is illegal? He couldn't have done this in the first place.
You fit in perfectly with our cause.
This is not the time for trying to recruit a guy who's about to arrest you.
Tell me that's not your blood.
There's no blood to be seen on the jacket to back up this line.
They think they can just be the hero.
Obvious forced exposition of this group that we don't know about. At least Matt isn't the only one in the classroom in this one. Now there are 2 other people.
What do you want, Aaron? I told you not here.
Is in between classes a really good time to talk about your vigilante life? Matt just teleports here. The Shadow Saviors give up pretty easily.
Aaron and his gang are cool. Just a bit excited.
Excited is not even close to what just happened. Also, this scene has worse voiceover than the room's voiceover.
Tell me, how are you capable of throwing a guy with your weight?
Kate immediately suspects Matt of being a super even though he only said he fights. Jeff just happens to be walking down the same street and he's not even coming from the school. It's in the opposite direction.
Your house is 3 blocks in the other direction.
She happens to have a piece of paper with her number already written on it.
Another criminal gunned down by a man.
Nice cut there, editor. Kate gives Matt her number, but she's the one that calls Matt. It's not an Air Snacks film that there isn't a scene with a painfully fake set.
I can make you a new costume if you want.
All Kate ends up making are some new copper gloves, not a costume.
Yes, but on one condition.
With lightning tricks? Lightning dab. Try locking your door the next time you want to make a call to a secret agency. Why didn't she call before when she learned she was getting a new student named Kate Johns in her class?
No, she hasn't given us any leads for days.
A. There's no way they're just going to splat out information like this in the middle of a school hallway. B. There's no way they didn't see Jeff just standing there. That run.
Can a girl not hang out in her boyfriend's basement?
In the laundry room? Matt teleports again. So now she doesn't have to say anything when she controls minds? Why doesn't she do that all the time then? How did he know where the Shadow Saviors were when 10 minutes ago he could barely track them down? As impressive as this one take is, I can't help but notice how Powerhouse just stands around and waits for them to throw a punch, almost as if he's waiting for them to get to the position that they practiced in.
You're the virtuoso, aren't you?
Matt is an idiot for just now realizing this.
You did what you had to, and you did great.
By killing the people that killed the criminals?
The government spy who was assigned to me didn't feel the same way.
This is revealed to be Agent Smith. But why was he giving orders to Tortoise in the first movie instead of watching her?
Yes, I've been briefed on the deaths at the high school.
Wait, he still hasn't caught Kate yet? It's been forever since he's got the phone call. What's he been doing this whole time?
Nice costume, where'd you get it?
Costume? You mean the hoodie that he's been wearing almost the entire movie?
I said get out.
Matt is really getting angry at Jeff for no justifiable reason other than his mind is being messed with.
If we weren't close friends, you'd be behind bars.
Jeff would be excellent at CinemaSins. Is she interrogating him in the school?
For every day that you plan to kill me, stab yourself with this screwdriver.
Movie rips off Jessica Jones except with a screwdriver and not scissors.
Her getting other people to do her hero work so she doesn't get caught.
Yeah, but they can still get caught. And what's stopping them from just ratting her out?
I guess Matt's a shadow savior now.
So because he kills the Shadow Saviors, he has become one? I'm confused, because he hasn't killed any criminals other than them to classify himself as a Shadow Savior.
What's the big deal? Why did I need to bring Kate?
Matt really fell for this? Movie goes from golden hour to cloudy between shots. What's he eating? Matt can end this fight in like 5 seconds, but instead we get whatever this is.
Go walk into that street.
But the fact that he got up and started walking towards the street means he still heard her, so why does covering your ears block out the spell? Jeff should be bloody and bruised up by now. Well, she's totally really there. I see Ford is allowed to have headphones in his cell.
The virtuoso. Yep, she's a keeper.
Ford knows too much information for him being locked up.
That you would fall into the same trap your past self did.
So it's not the first time his memory was erased. This twist would work a lot better if it was hinted at earlier, but it's not. A soundproof cell for a mind controller that controls via touch. If this were real life, I'd throw this in the trash thinking this was a prank, and Jeff somehow expects this to work.